everyone, welcome back. So in this video, I'm going to show you a very cool proof. We're going to be proving the quadratic formula. Let's do it. So here's the quadratic formula. So let's see what it is. So the root of the quadratic equation, ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0, where a is not 0, are x equals negative b plus and minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So a, b, c represents coefficients. So now let's prove this formula and let's see where this is really coming from. So in order for us to prove this, well, before I start proving, there are multiple ways you can prove this formula. But I'm going to show you one way to prove this is by the method of completing square. So let's see how the proof goes. So since a is not 0, we're assuming we can divide both sides of this quadratic equation by a. So then we obtain the following equation. X squared plus b over a x plus c over a is equal to 0. So we obtain this by dividing both sides by the coefficient a. Now once we have done that, now we can go ahead and use the method of completing square. So as I have shown you guys earlier on my other videos how to complete the square, if you need to see that, go visit one of my videos. From here, I'm just gonna go ahead and start using the method. So for completing square, we take half of the linear term, which is b over a. So on the side, I'm just gonna show work for you. If I take half of that and then square it, that's the value we're going to add on both sides of this equation. So that would give us b squared over 4a squared. So we have the following. We have x squared plus b over ax plus the extra term is equal to, and I'm also going to move the constant term to the other side, which is c over a. That will give me negative c over a plus the extra term, which will be the term b squared over 4a squared. So let's go ahead and write that. So we have b squared over 4a squared by completing square. And now that we have added this extra term, the left side is a perfect square. So we have x plus b over 2a all square is equal to, and on the right side, well, you want to combine them by using LCD. So that will give us b squared minus 4ac all over 4a squared. So we combine these two coefficients on the right side. And now to finally solve for x, we're going to square root on both sides. So that will give us x plus b over 2a is equal to a square root of b squared minus 4ac over 4a squared. Well, don't forget the plus and minus, right? So don't forget that. And now we're going to go ahead and solve for x. Now, before I do that, I can actually simplify this expression just a little bit more. So using the laws of radicals, we can split them up and simplify the denominator. So that will give us plus and minus. On top, we have square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. So I took the square root of 4a squared on the bottom. And on the left side, we still have x plus b over 2a. Now let's go ahead and subtract b over 2a. So that gives us x is equal to negative b over 2a plus or minus a square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. And now that both terms have b2a on the denominator, I can actually join them into a single fraction, and that will give us the desired formula. So we have x equals negative b plus and minus square root of b squared minus 4ac, everything over the same denominator 2a. And that's the magical formula we're after. So hence we have completed the proof. I hope you guys enjoyed. Now it's time to do some problems. So try it on your own and use this formula to find solutions to quadratic equations. Thank you for watching.